Editing Faceless here. I just want to say, before you even watch this video, that I am so sorry for my flu. I know that I sniffle a lot. Please bear with me and bear with this video because I want it to do well. Please let it do well. Okay, bye. Oops. Okay, I don't know where it is. Hello. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Um, pardon me. This week's video. This week's video is a bit different. I am doing a budget, July budget with me. Even though I got paid today, I already did the budget, but the idea of the video came to me this week for this week's video. So, how I've structured it is that I have 50% all needs. I try and keep it under 50%. And then I have 30% all savings. And then I have 20% slash wants. Um, I know that 50/30/20 is about 50% of your needs, 30% of your wants, and 20% of your savings. But I've done it a little different because I save way more than I need to. Okay, not than I need to, but way more than is needed in the 50/30/20 rule. So I'm going to be checking my phone and I will be writing them down. I usually write them on my phone. So the first line item, which makes me like it freaks me out when someone says they don't have money for rent, because my very first line item is rent. I rent, and that is 2,600 rands per month. Oh, another disclaimer. I know that this is not a traditional. Oops, sorry, a traditional budget with me because the needs will also include some things that people will consider as wants, such as YouTube subscriptions and blah 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 blah. Sorry. The next I have electricity, which where I live, I don't really need that much for electricity. Some people will be like, "What? Where are you living?" Can't share. Sorry. And then the next thing is insurance for my car, which is 700. And then insurance for my phone, which is again a a 233. And then tracker for my car. I said this is insurance for my phone, right? Yeah, this is for my phone, not my car. This is for my car. Tracker for my car is 120. And then service plan for my car, Jesus Christ, which I want to cancel later on this year. I don't think it's serving me anymore, if I'm being honest. So I just believe that I could rather take this to my sinking fund and save for it that way. Um, yeah. And then straight after that, I've got my petrol for my car. Jeepers, my car is oh gosh, taking a lot of money from me. Hey, I've never seen it this way. I usually budget 900 rands for this. And then I have groceries, which I budget 1,400. And if you're wondering how, ask me how. Ask me. Just ask me how. Okay, anyway. Um, if you're asking how, I usually buy things that I need that month. So, for example, like you always need toilet paper. You'll always need yogurt if you like yogurt. I mean, you can't like work and struggle at the same time. If you get what I'm saying. And what else? See, for detergents, I buy them in bulk to avoid buying them every single month. So sometimes there'll be a special for like your domestos, your what's this? Kapital. Washing powder, um, all of that. There'll always be some special going on. So you'll try and maximize on those months. And then this 1.4 sometimes comes back to me. But this month, I think I'm going to utilize all of it because I need to buy some cosmetics. Yes, my cosmetics fit in here. I am not a skin routine girly. I don't like, mm, no. I do have a routine, but I don't stick to one, and it's not that expensive. Literally, I have the ordinary products, one or two of them. My moisturizer's out, so I only got two of them, and then I use sunscreen. And then I've got Benzac for my little pimples that will pop up during that time of the month. But that's about it for cosmetics for me. And then with regards to body lotion, I usually buy that in bulk as well. You know, the 3 for 2s, the clicks, and yada yada yada, chain chain. And I usually bath with a sunlight bar. Yes, it's better for my skin. I don't know. But yeah, this is literally all I budget for every single month. This is what I budget for, and I try to stick to this. It's either less, but it can never be more. Like, unless the month is really rough. Unless it's really rough. So I was at groceries and then MTN for my phone, which I am paying off. I am glad to announce that I am paying it off this month. This month, I'm canceling my contract. Yay! And then MTN again for my data plan. That's 374 rands. And then I have, sorry, Netflix. See, these are now regarded as wants, but I keep them in my needs section. Or maybe the Netflix, let's just see. Okay, let's move on to the savings portion. Now, I usually save around seven, six, 6,000 rands. I try to save around 6,000 rands every month. So this month, since I have been saving for the past 3 months for my phone, I will not be putting anything into these funds. So these will be 0, 0, 0, and 0. Let me just put bank charges here. Yes, I budget for bank charges because I know how much they are every single month. So they are 115 rands. This is excluding the little. I put those in the. Okay, rewind. This is excluding those little 5 rands, 2 rands that come from international purchases, but I usually add them on to the amount. So, for example, I know that YouTube. Let's just put this here. Let's say Netflix. I've never done this way, so I don't really know. Netflix is a whole 233 rands now. I've got the family plan, and in here is included the 2 rand 98 for international debit or whatever they call it. And then I have YouTube, and that is YouTube is now 80 rands, 82 or something, but I usually say 85 to include the charges. And I've got G Photos, Google Photos, which is 55 rands. And then I've got my maintenance. Oops, can you still see? I've got my, let me just put this here, maintenance. And I usually budget 400 rands for that. That'll involve me plaiting my hair or whatever, maintenance. Get on with it. Car wash, my car taking my money again, which is 80 rands. And my helper, she comes in twice a month, so that's 300. Yes, keeping with the minimum wage. Thank you very much. So then I usually have some money left, and this month I want to buy on Shein. So let me just put the miscellaneous. Oops, that's not an M. Miscellaneous here, which is the amount I need to take out for my phone. My final savings towards my phone. This is my miscellaneous amount. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Okay. Miscellaneous, right? So, as I said, this month there's zero there. There's usually an amount there. And then with the wants, this month now, I'll put it under wants because it is a want, I'm going home and I plan on spending um, on takeout and a date with my sister. It'll be 850 rands. And then I want to buy a few things on Shein that I have budgeted 500 for. And then the last line item for my wants is my tailor. I have to pay him 190 for the things that I took to him to kindly alter for me. So now this is usually how I budget every little thing that I think because I'm going to a little maybe being a little function. We're going to be contributing for that, so I have to put aside a good 150 for petrol. I'm paying whoever that we're going with, tagging along with, and I'm not drinking, so save. I've saved anywho of anyhow. So I usually save for any and everything that I think about. Like I not save budget for any and everything that I think about. So without revealing my salary, of course, I'll calculate 2,700 um, plus 933 plus 120 plus 528 plus 900 plus 1,400 plus 1,400 1019 plus 374 plus the 115 for bank charges is 8,089 rands. So that's 8,089 rands. Savings are a zero. I want to calculate how much of this is the percentage for my salary. Yeah, it's definitely under. I always keep it under. Um, I say these are wants, but they are wants because I could have gone without taking a phone on contract if we're being honest. So there we are. But then because my credit depends on it, it falls under needs and it goes out of my debit order. And then we have 233 plus 85 plus 55 plus 850 plus 190 plus 480 plus 800 plus 150, and this will equal 2843. And to quickly check how much of my budget is my wants, way under. It is way under. Again, I try and do this like every single month. And then there's the 5,000 rand. So we have 8089 plus 2843 plus 5,000 is, oh, I'm so sorry for the sniffles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to redo this video. I'm just so sorry for the sniffles. I'm going to do better next time. In my mind, I'm talking to a friend, so excuse me. And every time I try to blow my nose, a little, okay, that's TMI. So the total for this month, which means I am BROKE, 15,932. Now, obviously, I will disclaim and say every month is different. Excuse me, and every month will look different, but we move. We move. Yeah. Whew, I don't know how. Okay, so I usually try to live off of what do you call this? 300 trends per 300 trends per week. Sorry for that. I just had brain fart. 300 trends per week, and that'll come up to like 1,200 trends per month. And anything that I have like left over, I'll put back into my savings because I am determined to travel internationally, twice internationally next year. So that's it for today. And if you want an August budget, I'm sorry I'm out of breath. I have the flu and the sniffles, as you probably heard. And that's it for today's video. Gotta bye. Bye bye.